You can support this show at patreon.com/ASAPodcasting. All right, welcome back to Skyrim Addict Podcast, I think 195. We're doing Oblivion Thieves Guild. I am here, Michael, with Ray.
Howdy, howdy.
And Juan.
How's it going?
And Colin.
Good evening, guys.
And we're going to eventually get into the first 4 quests of the Oblivion Thieves Guild. Celebrating the 10th anniversary of Skyrim by playing Oblivion. That's what we do over here. But I guess we should go around and do introduce our characters. I'm trying to channel my inner Andrew and be organized somewhat. So we'll do that. Who would like to introduce their characters?
I could do mine first so it won't seem quite as bare and unthought up.
There you go. There we go. Yeah.
So my character is a wood elf, and his name is Thieverin.
That's great.
And he. So what is it? Basically, he's got sneak and thief, I think, are the two. What's the?
Oh, the sign and the birth sign and the
class.
Yeah. So everything went to thief, and despite good intentions of making my typical sneaky dagger character, he uses a bow and arrow all the time because it's the only way I can kill stuff.
Recording in progress.
I can't actually sneak up on anything. I'm getting better. My sneak is getting higher. So I did manage to make, get up a couple of levels, through running around and killing things. But
the random stuff.
Yeah. Not having ever played the game, I have no idea what works and what doesn't. And I don't know where the quests are. I just happen to bump into people, and if I do, I talk to them. And sometimes I get quests. I picked up a couple of bottles of wine.
Oh yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm in the middle of a quest. I'm like, oh crap, what did I do?
Oh yeah, the wine quest. Yeah, the wine quest. I like that one.
And it tells you nothing.
Yeah, no.
You should talk to somebody about this. Like, really? Who? Where? I don't know anybody.
Oh, you found one of the special wines?
The rare wines, yeah.
Shadow Banish.
Shadow Banish, that's it.
Shadow Banish wine, yes. Oh wow, I forgot about that one. Did you ever figure it out?
Yeah, once I looked it up on the wiki.
I still haven't figured it out yet, and I'm on like my 5th playthrough.
Oh my god.
Well, I can guarantee you it is
on the
not.
It's
not intuitive.
No. Yeah. It's a lot more asking people things for sure.
Yeah. Hey, at least you have like little quest markers that tell you where to go. Not exactly, but you have a direction.
True.
If you have the quest.
Yeah. So it's been interesting. I'm having a good time. I'm enjoying it. It's I'm definitely happy that I went with the Xbox. Because it's definitely making the whole thing a lot easier to do. Because my expectations are so low.
Plus, when you're sneaking, you can move a little slower too.
Microsoft should definitely use that tagline.
It's gonna be in all their ads going forward. Yeah.
But I mean, he's doing well. So I started doing the Mages Guild because I needed to be able to pick locks.
Oh God!
Without using lockpicks. So
without using lockpicks.
So I bought a few levels of training in alteration, but I finally managed. I found a spell, protect. I think it's called.
Mhm.
Yep.
And so now I just
Spam
constantly
it. Yeah.
spam that, and have managed to get I got past level 25 so that I could use the free spell.
Mm-hmm.
And now I need to jam it up the rest of the way so I can get the other ones. But so he's doing good.
I would say if Oblivion was an MMO, all you would see is people jumping everywhere and spamming spells. Like that's all you would see is characters hopping and spamming spells like everywhere. Because that's essentially
so kind of like the way I play.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what would happen. So yeah, that's all you would see is people like you just run and jump. Just don't jump down mountains because you'll die.
Okay, yeah.
Because as you start to be able to jump really far, you jump really far down mountains.
Okay.
And Jess has joined us.
Or even downhill.
Yeah, don't jump downhill either. Jess has hopped in and joined us too, if she has audio yet. We can see her. We don't know if she has audio. But,
Might be muted. I've done that before.
Yeah. God.
Happy to be here.
So
Hope you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so that's my very imaginative character.
You're very much. Yeah, wait till you hear the name of mine. You want to do yours, Colin?
Yeah, sure. My one has got a very imaginative name when I dreamed it up before Skyrim 10 AD. So his name's Zenrendar.
Oh,
Ray will recognize him.
Yes, indeed.
So he has been running around for a while now. He hasn't never started the main quest, so he still has the amulet on him. He hasn't gone to the Joffrey yet, but he's done the Mages Guild. He's done the Fighters Guild, and did I do the Fighters Guild? I think I've done with a previous one and then restarted this one and only done the Mages Guild. I'm not too sure, but I've done Knights of the Nine, and there's Mehrunes Razor one where it's it's just a dungeon, and you can get the dagger and stuff like that. So he's been around a while, but I've been slow leveling him up, so he's still only like level 10.
Nice.
And I've been using mainly archery. Sorry, he's a Khajiit, and he uses archery. I use the adventurer class where you can choose and pick and choose your own. I can't remember what burst sign he was, but you can. I think with the adventurer class, you can pick and choose your own attributes to start off with, your starting attributes, and it was what's the thief ones? Sneak and no, because you do that for the attributes, right? I've forgotten what they're called. Speed. There we go. Agility.
Your major skills.
Oh, the major.
Yeah.
The major skills. Yeah.
So whatever the attributes were, you can get to pick two of those, and they're a little bit larger. But then I've been just using marksman. I think he's like level 80 in marksman and sneak, and like level 50 in illusion. So he's got the chameleon spells and
nice.
and the invisibility spells. So he's popped along and sort of like he's a proper thief. When I first started the Thieves Guild, I was wearing the Knights of the Nine armor, which is the armor of the gods.
As you
So
do.
you have to be in favor. And I mean, I did do the Knights of the Nine from a a point of view as like I'm doing this to show that I can do it. Like he was coming from a direction of like, he wasn't a good guy. He was just like, well, this is fucking easy. I can do this. Look at all these bloody shave skins and their uselessness and not being able to do this crap. And he was in there showing, and every like you finish one bit of the quest, and then somebody will be like, and he goes, "Oh, I see you're like bringing back the Knights of the Nine, and I wish to join." His response every time was like, "Sure, go for it. Let's see what happens."
Oh man!
But that was it, and then we started the Thieves Guild, and we're getting. I had a little surprise in Chaden Hall earlier today when I was finishing the last quest, which ties into the whole long part of the guild. But we'll come back to that later when we get to it later on in the quest.
Well, you want to go on?
Sure.
Go for it.
So, my tune is Greta Weatherly. She is a Breton under the Atronach, and let's see, she is a Nightblade, level 6 right now. Basically, she was sent on a suicide mission to assassinate the Emperor. Basically, she was kind of like the little distraction so that everybody else could do what they were going to do. When she finally, got anywhere near, she got arrested because she was amateur. So she was excited to actually meet the Emperor, and I think that kind of gave her a little change in her thinking. So now she's kind of trying to figure out what's going on and see if she actually wants to try to save the world or save herself. I've done a few of the quests, some of the quests in Anvil, and she has the fighter's home, which is pretty nice home.
Yeah.
That is a good home, yeah.
Yeah. And she's done some quests in the city as well. So having a good time with it. It's been a long time since I did a full playthrough. So
yeah. Cool. Jess, you want to do your character?
Sure. So I actually saved my stats so I could refer to them. Yay for screenshots. My girl this time is Fred. She has not played that long yet. She's only level 5, which, considering a friend of ours just beat the game, I think, under level 5.
Yeah,
it's not big a deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Just never sleep. But yeah, so she's level 5. The way she's set up, actually, I made her as a Nightblade, and her attributes came out kind of interestingly. On the major skills, it's a mix because there's actually more magic than not. So if I can restrain myself from casting spells, I won't level too quickly. But I did get athletics and light armor up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those go up really quick.
Yeah,
especially as a thief. Yeah, so I could be in a little bit of trouble here, especially because I love that jump button. I don't know about you guys,
God,
but
yes.
boing, boing. But yeah, so Fred is coming up. Previous to starting the Thieves Guild quest, after she left, she acquainted herself with the Imperial City. She's gotten to know the markets and the marketplace, done the stuff for Jensine and all that around there with the Merchants Guild. Then she went to both Bruma and Chadenall. She's pretty much cleaned up the random quests in Bruma, done the vampire quest, and I think one other, although she hasn't done the big quest for the is it Countess yet? I haven't been in the castle since I've been there.
I think it's Countess, right?
I think he's a count.
Okay.
Oh, the count. Oh, yeah.
The count.
Yep, getting that one backwards. But so I haven't done that, but I have done a lot in Bruma, and she's done the Mages Guild quest there and Chadenall. So she's on her way to joining the Mages Guild, just because that's what I wanted to do to start leveling, get refamiliarized with the game. I did just start the Thieves Guild quests, so I did get that mysterious note a couple weeks ago. When I got back into the game, I finally went and met Armand and, of course, our fellow thieves. Have we talked about the actual roundtable quest yet, or just introducing the characters?
No, we didn't talk about them at all. Yeah, we just introduced the characters.
So we're going to leave our character. She got this mysterious note, and she's about to go to the Garden of Darylum.
Nice. It is the Countess in Bruma, right? And the Count in Anvil. Is that what it is?
I think so. I do think she's a countess, but
I thought it was a countess in Bruma.
No, because he's the one in no wait, Bruma, or which one that I'm thinking of?
You're thinking of
where-
Anvil, where he has a secret.
Well, that's part of our story, right?
Oh, it is. Yeah, let's
Yeah.
not bring that up.
yeah, we don't want to get there yet.
Never mind.
And,
Yeah.
All right.
and that's actually in
Yeah.
Skingrad too. Oh no, that is right. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, there's so much to.
Yeah,
I'm
all
really
right.
excited to dig back.
Everything's all mixing
Yeah.
together in my
Because
head.
I know there's the one count that's a vampire, but nobody really knows. And I know that's over by the wineries.
Yeah, so she's
It's
Countess
just
Narina Carvane is her name.
Oh.
Okay, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, and it's interesting that like you can't just automatically start stuff. We have to increase our fame and get well known and everything, and then they'll come up to you and go, "Hey, so I've heard that you've done all this stuff and or whatever," and then they invite you to go do their quests and stuff or purchase a home in their town.
Yeah. Yeah, I've only done I've done a few quests. I did Elswell, of course. So my character is named me, very creatively. Is a wood elf and thief assassin. I think I'm level 6, but I'm supposed to go to sleep to get to level 7. I just haven't gone to sleep yet. It's been a while. Yeah, I have I did Elswell, which is the town. It's across the water if you haven't done yet. It's a pretty quick little quest. It's fun. I did just I did the Thorinir quest in the marketplace this morning.
Yep.
Which I think works out great with the Thieves Guild, actually. Because you kind of follow, you got to sneak. It kind of falls in line with doing Thieves Guild stuff.
Yep.
I was super stoked yesterday 2 days ago to find chameleon armor. I went into a cave, fort, whatever, and there was a bandit. What are they called in this? Ringleader, I think. Bandit ringleader.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I'm like, ooh, I can't see him. He must have chameleon armor. Got to kill him. And I was like, yes, got my chameleon armor. It's awesome. It's only 10%, but I mean that's pretty good actually.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. What else? What other quests did I do? Oh, I just did we were talking about it before the show. I did the female gang quest in Anvil.
Nice.
But this is the first time I think I played it as a female character. And I didn't realize it flipped the story a bit. Whereas you don't get accosted by the gang, you get asked to join the gang essentially.
Right.
So yeah, I liked that twist and it was pretty good. So I just went through that actually, and that was it was really hard to beat her. I don't know what level I have it set on, but I was like swinging away and away and away, and I'm mostly using I am using a bow, doing archery, and I have a mace with a fire enchantment on it that I'm using that I picked up, I don't know, from some rando bandit or something. But mostly I'm just doing archery and a little bit of the flame spell. That's most of what I do. I'm hoping to get my levels up so I can do the summon scamp thing. I like using a scamp. They're kind of my favorite things to summon. Yeah. But
That's one thing I've liked about the Breton with the Atronach is anybody that uses magic on me hardly does any damage and bumps up my magicka.
Oh yeah.
That is nice.
I was attacked by a ghost, and they kept casting spells at me. I took no damage, and my magicka kept filling up.
Oh, nice. Oh, if you want a free bed, do the Elswell quest. You get a free bed, basically.
Oh, okay.
If you don't have a house. I did try and do the one quest where there's a necromancer above north of a bar or an inn. And and I got all the way to the end of it, and they were too tough and just beat the hell out of me, so I ran away. So I got to go back there and finish that still. I got to get over to Battlehorn Castle and get that. It's just sitting there. And I have not started the main quest at all, so I have no Oblivion Gates. I'm going to play it with no Oblivion Gates.
Yeah, I might sort of up in Frostcrag Spire.
Oh, are you up there?
Enchanting table, spell making table. Nice. So
Good
that is
choice.
nice. Yeah.
yeah, I got all my fancy homemade spells.
I am at the Stump and at Ayleswell.
Vagabond.
Yeah, that's me. Ayleswell, bed, and the Stump. The Stump is my alchemy stuff, and Ayleswell is my bed. That's my life right now in Oblivion.
Got to get that Castle Thorn.
Yeah, I got to get over there. Oh, I did accidentally wander and I forgot. Was it Vindasil? Where Umbra is.
Oh,
So I wandered in there. I'm like, I'm like going through. I'm like, do, and then I get to that upper walkway, and I'm like, oh, wait, I know what this is. And I look down. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta go. I'm like, I gotta leave. I'm like, this is not gonna go well. At that point, I think I was still level 1, so I was like, nope. We'll come back later to this. That's don't need to do this quite yet.
Nope.
Yeah. And I did start the mages this morning because I just need to get better spells and stuff. So I figured I'd join the Mages Guild and go through that. So
enchanting your own stuff is nice as well.
Yeah, being able to do the enchantment. So it was it was important to be able to do it. I'm like, for this character, the way I'm playing it, I need the Mages College, especially without the Oblivion Gates where I can get all the free enchantments at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I've been using it for the beds.
Oh, that's good too. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I just did the Chaden Hall one where you got to go down the bottom of the well.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's a good one.
Yeah, I didn't have enough magicka, so I was
God.
like, uh-oh.
It sounds like a lot of us are going to be combining the mages and the thieves. Do you think there's a lot of synergy there normally, or is it just kind of the way we're going this time?
I think because of the way magic is used in Oblivion, I think it's super important. With the ease burden, with the lock picking, if you're not, if you're not proficient at it, with the sneaking and chameleon, invisibility, whatever, it's super, super important. Like you can sneak all over the place in Skyrim, even if you don't have any spells, and basically bump into people.
Yeah, but I do see your point that it's quite strange. I mean, they're the Oblivion alchemy is so extensive that you can replace all of the magic stuff that you use, like with chameleon potions, with invisibility potions, all of those. Yeah, so you can replace the magic with, so you wouldn't have to be half magic, half snowflake sneaky. The only problem is collecting ingredients is
they weigh a lot.
Yeah, they weigh a lot, and then there's if you're not doing the Oblivion things, half of them are missing.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got to get them. Yep,
find
sorry.
nothing of use.
Cloudbear claws, the blood grass.
And
I mean, I've got about 2 million flaxseed, and then 3 what's that cayenne purple mushroom thing?
Yeah,
it's the only 2 I can find with feather on it. So. That and mutton or something like that, and then let's go killing all the sheep.
Yeah,
because feather is super important.
Yes,
especially if you're a thief. You really the feather thing is going to come in big time handy. Especially because you can make potions when you get higher level that have a pretty good amount of carry weight.
And they alternate the weights of the potions as well. There's some potions you can make they'll 0.1, and then there's some there's 0.5,
and some that are 3, which I've had. And I'm like, man,
that's a lot.
Yeah, I was over encumbered earlier. I had a bunch of restore, because all you can do in the beginning is basically restore fatigue. They were 3 each. I had 45 pounds or whatever, 45 carry weight of fatigue potions that I was never going to use, and I was like, well, this is dumb. Why am I carrying these around? But surprisingly they can weigh so many it's not like in Skyrim where they're all the same weight. They are definitely. I wonder if you make it with pumpkin or something, because the pumpkins are really heavy.
Yep.
I don't think that changes the weight of the potion, but that would
No,
be funny.
probably
So we got Mage's Guild, we got alchemy and a potion route, or we've got finding a bandit ringleader with chameleon armor. That's a good
Yes.
strategy too.
Yeah, that and you got to find Fingleam, which I haven't done yet. But Fingleam
yes.
is always awesome. I think Andrew went and got it after I mentioned it. Because that gives you what? Night Eye? Not Night Eye. That might give you Night Eye. Gives you Night Eye and Detect Life,
Detect
right?
Life, yeah.
I think. I'm pretty sure. It might even give you a little carry weight. But yeah, I've been spamming the Detect Life button because everything is so dark in Oblivion. Every cave, every fort, everything is so dark. Every corner of the Alien ruins are like pitch black, and zombies wander out of them. And
So is the forest when it's thundering and lightning?
yes,
Just goes pitch
it's
black,
also
can't see
pitch
shit.
black. Yes, it's so true. Midday, thunder and lightning, pitch black. Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
No wonder now I know where all those true storm mods for Skyrim came from.
Yeah.
Trying to emulate that.
Oh gosh. Yeah, the Thorinir quest, I forgot how much following you have to do. But there's a couple of follow quests in Oblivion where you're following for a long time. Like you're legit following them for like all night. And there's one where you got to follow the person for 3 days or something bizarre like that, or a couple nights.
You got to stake out his.
You have to
keep
checking him out every night. Where did he go?
Yeah. Oh, let's follow him again. Yeah. And I'm like, in Thorinir, I'm following him all over the place. I'm like, would you just get where you're going, please? Get to the place and start talking to him so we can get this over with. Like, nope, got to keep following him.
And I went through a gate and bumped into him on the other side, and he just goes, "Oh, hi," and keeps on going. I'm like, "Oh yeah, real sneaky here."
Yeah, well, not following you. Swear to God.
You don't have to be that sneaky until it counts, and I don't know if even then. We haven't talked about the sneak here versus Morrowind yet, but it's so funny the way it evolved. Like Skyrim sneak actually matters. You're talking about you can sneak everywhere. Morrowind, it was you could basically walk into the highest level person's house, go up to their room of power, cast a spell there, and now you're in sneak mode and you can get things. Oblivion's kind of halfway between, but it's still not super stealthy yet.
No, it's not very. I will say, once one person finds you in Oblivion, generally everybody finds you. It seems like. Yeah. There's a few times where skeletons might not find you, like multiple skeletons or whatever. But in general, once you're found, you're kind of found. And if you leave the room, you're still found. You don't just leave the room and you're magically not found anymore. You're still oh God, they're still coming after me. Yeah.
They're like the Borg. They all know.
Yeah.
I was a little bit worried. I don't remember what quest it was. Oh, there's some crazy guy that thinks everybody's following him.
Oh,
yeah. So he wants you to follow them.
Yeah, that's the skin grad one. Yeah, yeah.
So he had me follow this, this winery owner.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's in the middle of the night and this guy's walking around. And I go, okay, well, this is shady. Maybe this is the deal. And so I'm following him around. He's going all over the place. And then he bumps into some, bandit who ends up killing him. And I'm like, oh, crap.
Wasn't me.
What do I do? So I went back and to talk to him and, told him, oh, he's dead. He's like, oh, okay. I guess it wasn't him. Okay.
Yeah. That's a very extensive following quest for sure.
Yeah.
There's a lot of following in that one.
At least on that one, you can actually just go right back to him and tell him, oh, I followed him and he didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, of course, I had no idea. So I was following him every step, hiding in the bushes, watching him through the fence.
Oh, my God. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the way the game works on a lot of these follow quests, if you know where they're going, you can just go to that place and wait and meet them there.
Yeah. Well,
otherwise, a lot of winding around.
Exactly, yeah. Because when Thorinir gets there, I think Colin had talked about it before, you basically got to walk into him before he starts the damn conversation.
Yeah, they won't even start the conversation.
Yeah.
You got to step between the middle of the two of them or they don't even start the conversation.
Excuse me, I'm just getting the stuff out of the stump here.
Yeah. I'm sorry, you're in front of my stump. Could I please
Yeah,
get through here?
I dropped something down the well. Don't mind me.
Please start your
clandestine
clandestine
conversation.
Yeah. Please start your illegal clandestine conversation now that I'm standing in between you two. Oh god! And that one, if you don't remember to get the shovel,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
like the quest doesn't end. It's like the most random thing. You show them the shovel, you're like, oh, well, of course you're telling the truth. You've just shown me the shovel that has dirt on it. Obviously, this is what happened. Thank you for showing us the shovel. I actually got arrested in there. I had to restart it.
Really? At what point? When you were fighting at the tomb or earlier?
Yeah, when we were fighting in the tomb. A guard came in and arrested me. I'm like, wait.
You're like, you shoveled first.
Yeah, we're still in the middle of this. Like, you're not supposed to even be down here. Why are you down here? But then I obviously
heard a
died.
scuffle.
Yeah, he heard a scuffle. I died anyway, so I ended up starting back over, and
That is a tough fight.
it is not easy. Yeah.
Low level for sure. And it's
Yeah.
a quest you hit early, so.
Yeah, it's a quest you hit
Mhm.
early. Yeah, low level.
Yeah. There's two of them, and the one guy has a legendary weapon.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
that thing destroys you.
Yep.
The debaser, isn't it?
Debaser. Yep. That one's Debaser. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely got debased.
That's the one where you can't even what does his take? What's Debaser take?
That was fatigue.
Yeah, that one's fatigue. And then when you do the gang one in Anvil, it's like Wit Splitter or something.
Yep.
And then you
Just pick
can't
that one
cast
up.
any spells. It like zaps your like intelligence and something else, and you can't cast anything basically. Like sucks it down to nothing. So you're like completely out of luck. I haven't found anything better than an iron bow yet, which I mean it takes a while. I finally got some steel arrows. I need to get some silver arrows, obviously, for ghosts.
Yeah, I did the cheat with the Daedric bow.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so I have a bow that weighs nothing.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nice.
that one's nice because basically you go to the stone that gives you the bow,
Mm-hmm.
and then just go attack like a mud crab, shooting arrows at it. So it takes the durability of it down to 99, and then you use a hammer, fix it up to 100, and then you drop it. And then it sits on the ground. Once the whole thing, the time runs out, then you can pick it up and you have it for the rest of the game.
Oh, nice.
So I still haven't figured out the speech wheel thing.
I love that game.
It seems awfully random, and I usually just end up spending, a couple of $100 gold on bribes.
No.
And go from there. Because it's, I haven't figured out. I almost always end up lower than I started. Even though I know good and well that, when they smile, you want that to be the biggest wedge.
Yeah.
And when they frown, you want it to be the smallest one. But it's still just, I don't get it.
So the easiest way that I've found to do this is go around with the smallest wedge all the way around, see which ones.
See what's what. Yeah.
Okay. And always focus on the negatives first with the smallest wedge, and whatever's left over with the bigger wedge.
Yep, that's a good way to look at it. I think of it kind of like chess. Okay, you don't want to go for the biggest wins. You don't want to always try to maximize. You just want to minimize the damage and make it faint. So sometimes you'll go down one when you finish a whole wheel, and that's okay, because if you can stay about the same for 2 or 3 spins, then that 4th spin, suddenly you're plus 10. It's great.
Yeah, completely agree with that.
Yeah, because there's one that gives you a bigger bump than the other. It's just random, and then once you hit 25, it's nice because you can actually make it do an extra quarter turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you basically like they were saying, you want to keep the smallest one on the bad ones. Is all you want to think of. Yeah.
So is there a way to move it before you start before you start using it?
No, not that I know of. You just press A and it starts.
Yeah.
Well, you hit A and then it starts, and then you can select your first one.
Right.
Yeah. So, the Mages Guild, I got a spell that gives you plus 10.
Oh, the charm spell.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah. So I use that and bribes.
They work too. That works too.
And still, I could not get the stupid beggar to tell me where the meeting was.
Not even for 5 coins?
No, I spent like 30 coin on this guy and still couldn't get it out of
Yeah, I
him.
think you got to take them up above 80.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
And then to add insult to injury, after I spent all that money, couldn't get any info out of him. All of a sudden, I see these 3 people, walk past me
With torches.
with torches and go stand in this courtyard.
Oh my god,
Like,
that's amazing.
wait a minute.
You were right there. Oh my goodness.
That's mine. Oh, you were talking to the guy right there. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, that's
Like,
great.
No. Give me my money back.
I'm
damn it.
supposed to be in that meeting. Oh god. Oh, that's good.
I'm coming back and pickpocketing you, sucker.
Armand does say the first test is finding the meeting in the first place. So,
That's true. That's true.
Or just put a poison apple in one of the barrels.
in one of the barrels. Yes. There's that. Yeah.
Put a bunch of poison apples in the barrels, and you'll find a bunch of dead beggars.
Yeah. The wheel is. Once you get a feel for it, it's okay, but it is funky. The wheel is funky because not every expression you can track and all that, and I gotta say,
ears twitching.
yeah, like there's some characters you just can't tell at all. I gotta say, I am super good at lockpicking in Oblivion. I forgot how good I was.
Oh, shoot.
Like I can pick very hard locks at like level 1.
Humble brag.
I'm like, but I can see how frustrating it is too, because if you don't get it right, you just blow through lockpicks in like 3 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like so I can see why people hate it totally. It's very weird that I'm good at it because I'm not good at any kind of thing like that at all, any kind of rhythm thing at all. And somehow the lockpicking in Oblivion is like innate to me, and I don't know why. It's very weird.
No, I think Bethesda have like altered your game. Then I'm
it
not
actually
having that
just
at all.
it's the only one it
they're
works.
giving you you've got some sort of like special sort of like podcast host edition of Oblivion that makes unbreakable lockpicks or something.
It
And,
tricks everybody into
half-speed
thinking.
tumblers.
Yeah.
It tricks everybody into thinking it's an actually good mechanic. I mean, I do like the Skyrim style lockpicking better.
Right.
But for some bizarre reason, I can actually do it well, and I don't know why.
You've got to break at least 2 or 3 per lock, though, right?
No. Like
What?
when I get up to like that, like if I'm at very hard or something like that, yes, I will break one. But like, I'll pick a hard lock now, like level 3 or 4 as a character without a problem at all. Like I don't know why. It's
Awesome timing. Wow.
It's stupid. It's like a stupid thing to be good at. Like it's completely wasteful to be good at it. Like pick something else. Like, but no, lockpicking in Oblivion happens to be good. I happen to be good at that. So it helps if you're in the Thieves Guild to be good at it. I'll tell you that. Because you can steal some stuff.
Oh, and like talking about the lockpicking, watch out for whatchamacallit, steel gates.
Oh,
Locked steel gates, right? Because F those things, you can't hit them with the effing spell.
Oh no, really? Oh,
Yeah.
it goes through them. Oh my
It goes
god!
right through. No, and trust me, I have done extensive research.
Oh my god!
What if you make it a touch? Oh my goodness, you can't hit them?
Oh, if it's
No,
touch,
can't
can
have-
you? No, it doesn't work
There's
either.
there's actually like a certain spot that you hit to make it to actually make it work.
Oh,
I know I've
man.
done that in the past.
The gate. Oh my god, I didn't think about the gates. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh god.
Oh, you mean make the spell touch?
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can make it if you make your own. If you do your own spell crafting, you can make it on touch.
Yeah, I've got because I've got it on target. So what I do is I stand opposite the building that I'm going to rob, and then wait for all the guards to go away, and then I shoot the unlock spell from across the opposite side of the road.
And then walk
That's
across
why
the
you're
street.
missing. That's why you're missing.
Oh god! And then you walk across the street and saunter right in.
Yeah,
Oh, this is
cast
not locked.
invisibility and walk straight in. Yeah, I'm not breaking in. It wasn't locked.
It's not locked.
I had no idea this was unlocked. I was just checking to see.
Had the key right here the whole time.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Do we want to go through the quests? I mean, they're not super extensive quests, obviously, but I think they're fun. We talked about meeting, obviously, Armand Christophe at the waterfront with the gang of other thieves. There's like, what, 2 other thieves with torches as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
What is it? Methedral and Amuse?
Yes, yeah. And I think
I
is it Methedral that always gets to the place as quick as you?
she
That's
is your
the
chief
woman,
competitor.
Yeah, yeah, she's pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah, because you're given a quest to go to I forget the person's house.
Yep. I want
Yeah,
to.
go to the house and steal a journal. There we go.
Journal, yeah.
Amantius, I believe. The journal of somebody, Amantius. I want to shout out the flavor text for this. Like, one of the great things about going back to Oblivion is just how well written a lot of the quest text is. You know, so like I saved this. The letter you get to find the meeting in the first place. I can offer you greater rewards and less time in prison. If you're interested, come to the Garden of Dareloth in the waterfront at midnight. Present this note, and all shall be made clear. Like, how cool is that?
It's very poetic. It's very, I love it. Yeah.
The Gray Fox. But yeah, it's Amantius Electus's diary.
Yeah.
And the parchment paper looks so much nicer, I think.
Yeah, with the script on the parchment. Yeah. I do love that. Yeah, my first run when I got there, I forgot that it's like stupidly easy. I always see every time I get to that house, I think it's in the basement. And I run to the door to unlock the basement, and it's not in the basement.
It says private quarters. I mean,
Yeah.
where else are you going to keep your diary, right?
Yeah. I'm like, it's got to be in the basement. I'm going to go to the basement. And then I'm like, wait, I don't have it. Oh, no, she's got it. Crap, I got to go catch her. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's right in the, it's in the desk, I think, right?
Yes, it's in the
Yeah.
desk.
Yeah.
That's kind of a theme with these. I was surprised at how many were in desks instead of chests for these quests.
Yeah, most of them are in like, if it's like a journal or something, it's like just in the desk usually.
Yeah, like even like the Mages Guild quests stuff are just put in desks.
Yeah. Nobody locks
Yeah,
anything good away.
I just got through the door and then it just came up. What's her face has already done it. And I was like,
God.
yeah. So I just walked through the door. I was like, okay,
Crap.
I didn't see her in there. I didn't try and get the.
She was already
nothing.
gone.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
because you took the time to unlock from across the way, right?
Yeah. Well, no, I went to go and speak to whatchamacallit. I had to go and talk to who's it? A beggar to find out where the house was.
Yeah.
Puny.
Yep. Yeah.
And I thought I was going to be totally hosed because I, hadn't gotten him to say anything earlier. But I walked up to him and he goes, "Oh yeah, you want that house with the diary, right?"
Oh God, that's great.
Yeah, I think once you join the Mages Guild, your affinity with them goes to maxes out to whatever it's going to be.
Yeah. Well, and he damn well better have been nice to me. I bought him food. I bought him shoes. I bought shoes for his kids.
Oh man,
You better be nice to him, Ray. He's carrying all that heavy silver for you.
that's true. Yeah, he's carrying all your gold. Oh man. So did anybody have to pickpocket her to get it back?
No.
I know I've done that in the past.
I have done it in the past, but yeah.
Yeah, and if you can't
I
pickpocket her, then you have to go to her house and while she's sleeping.
Yeah, because she doesn't return it right away, right?
No, she goes home to sleep
Yeah.
because you got to wait till midnight the next.
Oh, that's
day
right. You got to
to-
return it the next night. Yeah.
Silly woman.
If you do it quick enough, I mean, he is there until like 1:32 in the morning. So if you do it quick enough, you can get back to him and not wait till the next day. But
Yeah.
otherwise, yes.
Yeah, I got right back because I fast traveled to whatever district it was in. Ran in there after I remembered it was not in the basement and did not pick the lock. I took it out of the desk and then just fast traveled back, and he was still there. So
Yeah, I had to steal it from the other girl's house.
yeah, I've done that a ton of times because usually that's how it goes. Yeah.
The pickpocketing is not easy at low levels.
Oh no, it's not.
No.
Yeah, no, it is not. That's for sure.
I always have this idea that going there on foot is quicker than fast travel. So instead of fast traveling to the next district, I'm like, I'm going to run and I'll beat her. And no, it doesn't. You load in and she's loading in the same time as you either way.
Yep. Yeah, it's hard to beat her there, really. I mean, you can get there at the same time and then run to the desk faster, but you really can't beat her to the area, I don't think.
Right.
That's technically the second quest of the Thieves Guild. I guess finding them is technically first. Untaxing the poor is the next one. The Hieronymus, how do you say his name?
Hieronymus Lex.
Lex, yeah. He's taxing the poor, of course, and bothering the poor. This one is hard. I find this one a little difficult because you got to sneak up in the guard quarters.
Yeah.
Except you have a bit of a countdown timer. So you do have to sneak, but there's really only guards in the second room usually sleeping.
Yeah.
So if you they say, get out of here, you got to leave. You don't have to leave down. You can leave up and keep on going, and they're satisfied.
Oh, I never knew that. I always go
He
down.
followed you.
Yeah, except
followed me.
Yeah, the first time, I was trying to figure out, okay, where do I go? Where do I go? I'm looking around for another door. And they're like, hey, you shouldn't be in here. And then all of a sudden I see the ladder. So I pop up the ladder thinking, oh, okay, I'm cool. And I get in there and Hieronymus Lex is standing right there saying, hey, you.
Hey, why are you in my room? What's happening here?
Yeah, he was sleeping from me. I think it was time of day because they will follow you up, but you got to go 2 floors up from there. And I maybe sneaking fast enough. They didn't follow me this time. I got right in.
Yeah, when I reloaded and went straight to the ladder, he was asleep in the room when I got there.
Yeah, he wasn't up there when I got there. What happened when I got there was the first floor, when you walk in the door, there's like 3 guards, but they switch out with the guys on the second floor. So I waited till they switched, but then I went upstairs and everybody was awake. And the other two the other ones were switching out coming downstairs. So I was like, oh crap, I got to go back downstairs. And I went back downstairs. But then I went invisible again, or not invisible, but in sneak again, because or undetected, because they had like turned the other way or something. I was like, oh crap, let me run up the ladder. So I went up the ladder real quick, and everybody else was up asleep on the other floors, and Lex wasn't even up in his room, I don't think. So once I got through that first floor, second floor thing, then I was able to get up to his area pretty easily.
Yeah, I've been finding that with the sneak in there, if they're facing opposite you, they're not looking in your direction.
Yeah.
Then you can sneak. I've been hitting things with the bow, and if they because I got the perk now that knocks them on their ass every once in a while.
Yeah.
If they get up and they're facing the wrong way around, they won't be able to find me. They just they stop combat, and then I just keep on hitting them in the back and kill them. And that must have been where it was. But I did find it funny that whatchamacallit, after the last quest, you get back and I she gets into the Thieves Guild because she stole it first, or did she always get into the Thieves Guild whether she get in there or not? Because she's in the Thieves Guild, right?
Yeah, I think she must get in either way because she was there. In the next quest.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think she's a plant because she gets because she is because the next quest. Right. Sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. But when I get back and because I had to steal the the journal from her, so I broke into her house, broke into her chest, right, and then he goes, "All right, you completed the quest. You've got into the Thieves Guild. there's only one rule: don't steal from other members of the Thieves Guild. It's like, but that's what I did to get in.
Who would do that?
I mean, she hadn't turned it in yet,
Well, and you weren't officially in.
Right.
That's true. Yeah. That's a good point.
I think another rule is like don't kill another Thieves Guild member.
Yeah, you can't kill.
Or not kill.
Don't kill anybody.
Right?
Yeah,
don't kill anybody.
But especially Thieves Guild member. Yeah.
And take care of the beggars.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
And then I think in the Mages Guild, I actually got kicked out once because I killed a mage.
Yep, been there.
But it was like in the middle of a Thieves Guild quest, and he was just kind of in the way, and I'm like, okay, I'll just hit him with an arrow from far away and kill him right away. And it's like, you have been kicked out of the Mages Guild. I'm like, oh shoot, okay, let me go back to save. Oh, it's a long ways away, but I gotta get into the Mages college.
Oh god, that's funny.
Yeah. So after I got the journal from Hieronymus, because he had caught me before, I was a little hacked off at him, so I did a little save scumming, and then stole his silver sword.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's right. He has a silver sword, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta get back there.
Yeah, and that kind of put me over the top, for my next fenced item level.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, for the next, you hit that next level. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I went into because you have to. What do you mean? We didn't talk about you have to fence stuff to the guy up in fucking Bruma.
Yeah.
Yes, Ongar the world weary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was looking for him, and at one point he was in his house sleeping in the middle of the day, and then I go to try and find him, and then he's in the seedy little bar by the gate.
Yep, that's the only.
He's like, but he's like in the underground room, which is locked.
Oh, was he?
And I couldn't get in.
Oh, that's weird.
Wow.
I could hear him in there. He was in there talking to somebody. But I couldn't get into the underground room because it was locked and it had red on it. So, and I could have picked it, but obviously everybody was standing there looking at me. So it was like, all right, I just wait till tomorrow morning and go back when he was asleep. But I went into one house and I had because I have an enchantment on some shield or something. That's the shield of Leowyn for Night Eye. And I had that on, and I arrived at Bruma and started sneaking around, going into houses until like everybody could see me a little bit too well. I was like, "What's going on?" It turned out it was in the middle of the day.
Oh my god, that's amazing!
I just stood up, brushed the dirt off my knees, and
my god,
evening, afternoon. I walked around.
Boy, this Night Eye is working really well.
Yeah, this is good.
The day might have been bright, but your character wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, great. So
that's the
later on,
I was having the Night Eye on all the time. You don't notice the changes.
Yeah, the only time you notice when you're coming out of caves is if there's birds singing or not. But later on, I went into one place and I found like a bottle of wine that was like, $3 gold or something like that, and I went, this is going to take me forever. So I broke into the Smiths in Bruma, and then I opened one cabinet and it had all his stock in it.
Yes.
There's about 500 gold worth of stuff, like hammers and all his repair hammers and his war hammers, everything all in there. So I just grabbed the whole fucking lot of it. I brought it back and then gave it all to the fence. So it's at like 1,200 or something like that. So
oh wow,
I don't have to steal anything for a while.
Yeah, you're good for.
Yeah, I think you're good through like all of the Thieves Guild essentially. Oh yeah, man. So, yeah, because it's 100 to get the final quest that we're doing.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is the steal a statuette for a mystery buyer.
I like that all of the fences are available right away.
Yeah.
Even if you haven't been directed to them, you can still access the later fences?
It's like how in Skyrim you have to do all the special quests in each individual town to unlock
Mhm.
a fence. Well, once you join the Thieves Guild, you're available. The fences are available to you.
You just have to
And-
figure out who they are in
Correct.
order to sell. Perfect.
Yeah, because the only one they'll mark, I guess, is the current one for whichever person's giving you the quests. Like what's his name? Obviously, Angar and Bruma. I forget who's with Skriva or.
Yeah, and in this next quest, I learned a very valuable lesson.
Well, oh no! Oh, that
The stuff in the casket is not worth it.
Oh yeah, it never is it? I had a super easy. All right, so basically, this one is you have to get a statuette that is in the chapel in Chaden Hall in the Undercroft. It is being guarded. There's actually a guard walking around within the Undercroft guarding it. And then of course
she's got a pretty good sized patrol area though, so it was pretty easy to get past her and pick up the statue.
Oh yeah.
Just don't steal the stuff out of the coffin.
Is that when the ghost comes out if you steal the stuff out of the coffin?
Yep.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Oh
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was totally not worth it. It was like, a $5 ring.
Yeah, oh yeah, like a brass ring or something stupid. Yeah, of course.
And you had no silver weapons, or you were good? Because I think you can either use
at that
magic,
point,
enchanted weapons, or silver.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, no,
silver,
I had sold all the silver stuff to get access to this quest. So
Right.
Yeah, silver weapons are important for ghosts, and
at least until you
one
get
of the things that
enchanted
works
weapons.
is reload.
Yeah, I had picked up the chameleon armor prior to this, just prior to this actually. So, and I didn't steal anything out of the coffin. So I didn't have the ghost, and getting around I forget who was the guard within the Undercroft was pretty easy. Which then, of course, you get back to the waterfront, and Hieronymus Lex is there. You find out that they're basically searching for the statue because is it what's it, Mervrina or whatever it is has ratted you out basically.
Yeah, the dark of her.
Yeah,
she's a spy for Hieronymus Lex.
Yep.
And so he's looking for what's his name? Our contact. I've forgotten his name now.
Armand.
Yeah, Armand Christophe. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Thank you. But while I was in, heading to steal the statuette, I was sneaking around, and again arrived in the middle of the day with night eye on, and had to adjust myself after about 10 minutes. But then I was sneaking around the back, going in the back way to see what was the best way in. Is there a sneaky way into the church? Could you get in from the outside and that sort of thing? And then I passed this well that said Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary. As I was walking right past her, I was like,
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, we'll save you for later for the second half of the season." Yeah.
Let's put that in the memory bank. Oh, that's funny.
And then they sort of like circled around and got in. But again, I just had chameleon on, and then took another potion to get enough magicka back, and then put because I've got chameleon on because the guy that helps out Umbacano. The guy that sort of like ambushes you outside one of the ruins. I think he's like one of the mercenaries working for Umbacano. He had like a named set of armor which has chameleon on. I think it's like 20%. So that was pretty nice. So I've got that, and then I've got the spell, and then invisibility on that. So nobody even knew I went even in the church, let alone into the Undercroft. So, and that mercenary guard, she's not a town guard, right? She's like a mercenary that's hired. So even if you do end up having to kill her, you're not going to be like arrested by the guards because she's like a mercenary, not a town guard.
I think so. Has anybody gotten the visitor in their sleep?
I have not
Yeah.
yet.
I got
Not
him
yet.
already.
I did.
I don't know how I killed somebody, but apparently I murdered somebody. So
Yeah, I know when it happened for me because I was doing the Mages Guild, and I was doing the job for the vampire count.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
And so there were some vampire hunters in town
yeah.
that he needed me to get rid of.
Oh yeah, you took
Right.
care of one of them.
And
Yeah.
so I it was a long bow shot and I dropped the guy. So I knew, nobody saw me. But I got the message that, your actions have been witnessed by mysterious forces or something.
Oh, they saw you.
Sithis sees all.
Yeah. And I thought, oh crap. And at first I thought, no, he was a bandit, damn it. I didn't. And then I realized, oh, okay, it wasn't that I just got a bounty.
Yeah.
I just so then, the next time I leveled up, right in the middle of the mage hall, they're all milling around, and this guy's standing there talking to me.
Oh my god, that's great.
Not being in the, what he needs me to do next. So, like, dude, shh, keep it down.
Don't talk too loud.
And here's this giant knife I need you to use.
Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. Here's this. Yeah. Completely inconspicuous giant knife called the
Blade of
Blade
Woe.
of Woe that I'm gonna hand to you right here in front of everyone.
Nobody knows what it looks like.
Oh god, that's funny. We did get some feedback actually. Robert sent in some feedback. He said, "Hi all. I've started the Oblivion roundtable. Figured you'd shoot off something today and hope it made it in time. It made it in plenty of time because I forgot I had something to do last weekend. So I rolled a female Altmer battle mage. Her name is Vin, Brandon Sanderson inspired. This is really my first time playing on PC, unless you count RuneScape back a decade or so ago. So lots to learn, like how not to click when coming up on someone, pulling out my weapon, and hitting them. Crap, here come the guards. Yeah. Yeah, that can easily be done. Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I finally made it through the first 2 quests. Now to start doing some independent thievery so I can start the next 2. Hope everyone is having a good time. I'm trying. Be safe and see you in the wasteland. Oh, wait, that's the wrong show.
Appreciate it, Robert.
Yeah, there you go. It's a little bit like Fallout 3-ish.
Yeah, I will say like a word of warning is like people get back and remember there's only one autosave.
Yes.
So it's not like Skyrim.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah.
100%. That is super important to remember. And it doesn't autosave as often as you would think.
No, usually it's just going through doors.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
about it.
And,
yeah.
and it's not every time.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. I know. Believe me, I've been there.
But it does tend to if you don't want it to. That's one of the great things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, save often, which is why I have like 390 saved on this Oblivion.
Yep.
It is
Yeah,
bogging
right
me
with
down.
you. I think I've still got all my characters, all my saves.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
All of them. So.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
And
I
I'm a
think I
heavy
lost
saver
him.
as well. So
Yeah.
it's like 600 or something.
Well, the last
Yeah.
one, I had the same character that went through everything and then went through the Shivering Isles as well. So, yeah, that was a lot of saves. Yeah.
Yeah, I got all of those.
Yeah. Because I think I did every guild. But, yeah, so next time we had to go meet Skriva.
Mm-hmm.
And we have 4 quests for her as well, which, of course, you have to fence gold or fence items and get enough fenced items to activate each quest.
Some of us do.
Yes.
Yeah.
The overachievers. Yeah, sorry.
But I imagine we're all going to be visiting the blacksmith shop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Fighters guilds and blacksmiths are the best, most expensive loot.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the way to go. I go in there all the time. Yeah. That's where I sneak into.
So one really nice hint though is if you're out in the world and you just go by the patrolman, and you're facing a creature that's not a little bit above your level, you can always run back to them and they'll help you out.
That
help
is,
you with the fighting. Yeah, which is really nice. And even in towns, the town guards will help you out. Because I know I was doing one of the quests in Anvil, where I was helping the shopkeeper with some thievery that was going on in his place.
Oh yeah.
And basically there was 3 guys and that I had to fight, and I ran out the door, and the town guards helped me take them out.
Yep, you can kite them right over to the guards and that because they follow you outdoors, so you're not locked in that small place. Yeah, that is good.
Quick question for Ray. So at the end of this quest with the statuette, you have to get it back from Mervina. And then once you plant it in there, or you have to plant it, once you do that, you have to convince Hieronymus Lex that she was actually the thief.
Yeah.
How difficult was that for you?
He's very expensive to bribe.
I forgot about that. Yeah, because if you can't do the wheel, that's right. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh god.
Yeah. I mean, it was at least a couple of $100 gold.
Holy crap.
Plus my my plus 10 spell.
Oh man.
And a silver sword.
Yeah, and a silver.
Yeah, I didn't give that back. I had already sold it. So.
Oh my god, that's great. Oh man.
Yeah, maybe if I said, "Hey, I don't know anything about a statue, but hey, I found this silver sword sitting over against the wall. Is this yours?" Maybe that would have done
Oh man, that's great.
But yeah, no, I just had to bribe the heck out of him.
Oh man. Oh, that's so good.
I just used the charm spell. I didn't even have to use I don't have to use the wheel anymore. I think I've got because it's personality. Yeah, his personality was the one that's I'm going to keep on using. What should we call it? Illusion. So his personality is pretty high. So I think everybody starts off at around about the 40s or something like that, and then I just blast them in the face with this spell because it's cheap because it only lasts like 3 seconds. But it's like for 70, so I just hit them with the spell, and they're just normally at 100. So
oh, good.
I just walk into the cart and go, "Hey, can I buy a house?" Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to go look and see if I can find a more powerful spell because I know I've used it enough. I've seen, your illusion skill is, increased several times. So I don't know what it is, but it's got to be pretty good because I use it all the time.
Mm.
Yeah, just remember that a lot of the spells
usually
they have a minimum requirement.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So,
no, I knew that because like my alteration was at like 10 or 15 or whatever it starts out at, and I needed to get it to 25 in order to be able to cast the easy lock spell.
Oh yeah, from very easy to easy. Yeah.
Right. And then the nice thing is also that as your skills go up, the cost goes down.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, because I still can't do Eyes of Eventide because I don't have was it 25 alteration you have to have for the Night Eye?
Illusion.
That's it. Illusion. Sorry.
Well, I was thinking that's the Night Eye one, isn't it?
Yep, that is Night Eye one.
Yeah, but it only lasts like 15 seconds, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not super long.
Oof.
Yeah, I gotta go find Fingleam.
Definitely helps.
Yeah.
gotta go out there. Well, the problem was the last time I went to go there when I talked about last time, of course, a damn storm hit like while I was going, so it was pitch black. I'm like, well, I can't even see anything. Like,
yeah, you know what would have helped you find it?
yeah, Fingleam would have been really helpful at that moment. Actually, I was like, man, like I can't even see where the water in the other island is. Like, it's so dark. I'm like, this is insane. Like, it's so dark. Yeah. So next time, like I said, the Scriva quests. Oh man, there's 2 cats wrestling next to me. So we had there was a new No Man's Sky update, right?
Yes, indeed.
Oh man,
a big one.
Yeah, that was huge, right?
Yeah, it introduced settlements.
Ooh.
So now you can build your little cities. And then a new expedition dropped. So.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Cool. Butcher and Baker and Space.
Candlemaker too.
And Candlemaker. Oh, and Candlemaker. There you go.
Yep.
Was there something new in 76 also? I thought I saw. Or is that not as recent?
We got the new season update.
Maybe that's what
last
it was.
week.
Oh, yeah. I saw some talk about it online.
It's pretty huge.
Yeah.
Pretty huge. Season update and Fallout Worlds came out.
That's what
which
it's
is
Worlds.
a
That's what it
whole
was.
topic,
Okay.
but we're actually finally getting sort of quasi a little bit modding in 76.
Oh, interesting.
But it's just you can control your own private server settings.
Oh, okay.
But there's like 30 some you can customize. It's not as granular as we'd like, and we're hoping for more, but it's a good start.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Mhm.
Nice. So make sure you do obviously check out Butcher Baker in Space. Fallout feed. Jess, anything you want to... Oh, the store. Anything else you want to let... Anything?
We're doing the Fallout feed weekly, as y'all know. Keeps on going. We're actually between roundtables right now, as Ray might have mentioned before. We just wrapped up Fallout 4. Not quite sure what we're doing next. It might involve worlds and some kind of challenge settings for completing events or something under difficult conditions. Or perhaps we're going to go do the DLC from 4, or, the wasteland is wide open.
That's it. That's the way to go.
There are no rules in the wasteland. So yeah, nothing planned right now, just news. Exciting stuff if this episode comes out soon. It is the Mothman Festival weekend coming up. So, whole lot of Mothy events, people who watch Twitch or, follow things on Twitter. A lot of Mothman related stuff.
Oh, it'll definitely be out before next weekend. I'm going to be in the woods next weekend, so it's got to be out before next week.
Nice.
I'm not going to be near any internet, so it'll be out long before then. As long as it doesn't take me, which I explained before the show, like 5 passes to edit it like the last episode did because of some bizarre audio issue that I've never encountered other than that one time in my life. So as long as it doesn't do that, it may even be out by tonight.
It only would have taken me 1 pass just to go. No,
right to the trash can. Yeah, right to the recycling bin. Gone.
Well, and Jess is also going to take part in a
Women
online
in Games
convention.
panel?
Yep.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Woodman Games, yes. Yeah.
So Women in Games is sponsoring a conference on the 15th and 16th. And my dames, Shalene, who you all know from We Just Love Games, Pantagrulia from Butcher Baker Candlemaker, and of course Dames Who Game, and myself. We're going to be doing a panel, early AM for us, afternoon for the conference because it runs on GMT.
Okay.
And really excited. We're going to be talking about games we're playing with a focus on more indie games, hidden gems, and new releases that are maybe going under the radar. So that's going to be a really fun panel, a lot of chat participation and such. We're looking forward to it.
That's awesome. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter yesterday. So everybody make sure you go. Let's all check that out. I'll put a link in the show notes.
womeningames.org for more info.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.
Yeah, you guys make me feel like less of a gamer. You guys play way too many
I
games.
know, right? I know. It's like,
I'm here with like ESO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and ESO.
Yeah.
And ESO.
MMOs take over your gaming life. Since
I
76
know.
started, I complete so many less. I feel you.
Well, I started like playing Minecraft. Well, I was editing a show earlier, and I'm like, I'll throw on Minecraft. Because why would I play something new when I can just go back and hop in
Right.
and do something that I've done 6,000 times again? Or like Oblivion now we're doing and all that.
Yeah. I'm actually enjoying playing Oblivion. It's nice to.
Yeah, I am too.
This was kind of honestly for me. This was like when I first got back into gaming. This was probably the first game that I actually went through and spent just. I think I had close to 1,000 hours before Skyrim came out.
Yeah, me too. This was like my return to RPG game.
Yeah.
After like the King's Quest stuff had kind of faded and things like that had kind of faded. The Sierra games had kind of faded. And then this brought me back to like the RPG world, like the Quest for
Yep.
Glories, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Oblivion definitely brought me back there. And I still love playing it.
I've been playing Outward over on the Xbox, and finding that it had a what should we call it? I don't think it was an update. I think it was DLC, but that was a lot of fun. I didn't like the DLC. It added too much new stuff and didn't continue from the old stuff. So it like felt a little bit too different. But mind you, I had the same feeling when I was playing Skyrim for the first time, and then I followed through the Dragonborn quest and went over to Solstheim. And I walked around there for a while. I went, fuck this shit. I'm going back to Skyrim. And I got back in the boat and left. And now it's my it's my favorite DLC. But
yeah, right. I know. Yeah.
New stuff. You know what it's like.
Yep. Yeah, the first time you're like, and then you're like, oh well, no, wait, maybe I'll go back.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah.
Is that blue and white armor? Oh, well, I'll give it a shot.
Ooh, werebears? Ooh.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, if anybody would like to follow along with us, the quest schedule is actually up on the website now. And so is the character generator at the top of the ASAPodcasting /Skyrim page. You can go right there, click on the character generator, recycle it one time so that it'll give you a fresh one, and also the quest lists are there. I mean, they're pretty easy quest lists. The Thieves Guild's pretty easily broken down because basically you just go to different what are they called, doyens or whatever they specifically say they are. So basically we're doing each one of those as a set of quests. Pretty simple breakdown. So all right, till next time, everyone.
Later, guys.
All right, bye-bye.